My name's Antonia Stogdale. I'm the founder of the Food Fairy. The Food Fairy started as Antonia's Kitchen, as I'm a chef and I train other chefs all around Kenya. I started as a consultant, training first at Leith's Cookery School, and then when I moved out here 15 years ago, I found there was a gap in the market for consultant chefs. Then I built this little cookery school that you can see behind me after I'd had my first daughter and found that I couldn't move around so freely. Then COVID happened, and that obviously put a stop to all of the cookery courses and the training of the safari chef. And so I formed the Food Fairy as I realized that there was a small gap in the market for really high quality, home cooked, delicious ready meals that can be in your freezer. And it's something that all of us need as working mothers, working parents, to be able to come home at the end of a long day and pull something delicious out of your freezer and know that there's no nasty additives, there's no preservatives, that it's freshly made using the best quality produce and locally sourced. And that's something that's really important to me as a mother and as the founder. And that's really the kind of the ethos behind the Food Fairy. So that started in 21, and thanks to a huge amount of support from Juju and the whole of Green Spoon, we started making these frozen home-cooked meals. We have grown ever since, and it's something that gives me a huge amount of joy, and we're always trying to improve and rely on our customers for feedback. But the joy is creating delicious meals, but also to keep creating different delicious meals for our customers and to keep supporting the incredible producers and farmers of Kenya. There's a broad range of dishes available at Food Fairy. Starting with our chicken pie being the most favourite and famous, I would say, right down to our feta coriander samosas, which seems to be a Kenyan classic. We also do a beef lasagna, a spinach and ricotta lasagna for the vegetarians. And for those who enjoy a vegan meal, we have a roast tomato soup and we have a spinach and lentil curry. We also do some quite alternative spicy dishes like slow-cooked Moroccan lamb, which is really yummy, and also some desserts, because everyone needs a little bit of sweetness in their life. So we do a molten chocolate brownie, which is super gooey and delicious with a dollop of cream or ice cream on top. And a classic kind of English dessert, the sticky toffee pudding, which without fail, wherever you're from or whoever you are, you can't not love a sticky toffee pud. The quality control is a huge part of our business, and I'm in the kitchen every day and we make testers and we taste and test, and all of us as a team, all of our chefs are really, really focused on that quality control, because obviously cooking is an art. It's a little bit of a science when it comes to baking, but it really is an artistry. We need to make sure that the quality of our ingredients is always high, and that all of us taste and test around the kitchen, and we make a tester before we even go to the packaging stage. And then we keep a tester in our freezer and we keep a batch number so that we can recall if ever need be. So using locally sourced ingredients for us is an absolute fundamental part of the Food Fairy. Locally sourced means that not only are you supporting your local farmers and producers, but also the quality of the produce is of the highest value, not only nutritionally, and then, you know, gaining kind of momentum by bringing in the locally sourced aspect and not compromising on quality. So we will always go for the highest quality. And that obviously comes at a cost, but that's really who we are as a company, that we may be sort of a family-run, home-cooked comfort food business, but we do not compromise on the quality of the ingredients. That has to be of the highest standard to us. I think what sets us apart or makes us a bit different to other companies making similar products is that we use no additives and no preservatives in our food. We use the highest quality, locally sourced ingredients. So freezing freshly frozen actually cuts down on waste and locks in the flavour, so it tastes even better than when you make it at home yourself. I'd just like to say a huge thank you to our incredible customers that have supported us over the last 3 years, and a huge thank you to Green Spoon, who were our original and still remain to be our bestest support, and to our wonderful producers, Wellhung Butcher, Farmer Max, Browns, and Surman Cheese, without whom we wouldn't have the best, highest quality ingredients in Kenya. Thank you so much.